MLB Network's coverage. Here's Brett Gardner now. Daytime baseball. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into the right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Upton is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a two-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
Here comes the first pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First offering on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air to left. Peterson has a play. 2 down. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Popped him up. Seager calls for it, and that ends the inning. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan. And we'll get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Arturoso, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Count still full. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. So digging in now, Justin Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runner back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
To 1-2 now. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a look and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Pujols is right there. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. Digging in, Zach Cozart. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Kershaw now on 1-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Cozart leads off second with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-1 home. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Popped him up. Forsythe is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the first pitch. Swings through the slider there.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. In now is Yasiel Puig, and a step off.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home. There's Kinsler at second. Reined in. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. So striding forward now, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. The 2-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is. Carry. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up and the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead. Here's Albert now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard to third. Turner's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Standing in, Ian Kinsler, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Paul Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. At the plate, Logan Forsythe, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 balls and a strike to count. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Zach Kozar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now batting, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now in the box, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And that one stayed up a little high. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he got him swinging. Corey Seager is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Yasiel Puig would be next. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3. Here's Justin Upton now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch.
The fielder, Josh Peterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jock Peterson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Popped him up. Here comes Upton, but this will land untouched. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's a strike. Puig leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for LA. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 eyes for him so far.
Albert Pujols.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swings through the slider there. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-0 Angels. Austin Barnes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right hand. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Corey Seager, he struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit at third. Kojard is there. Kinsler for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tom Kohler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Hit back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. So 2 gone in the inning now. Here's Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off
for the Dodgers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Blake Wood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Popped him up. Pujols trying to get there. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs. And
that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. He'll get it into second, and he is out. Time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's...
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Full count still. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96.
Cam Bedrosian takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Puig on second. Peterson at first. 1 gone. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 8th inning coming up. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
First pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, and there's 1 away. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Ian Kinsler will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Puig is there, makes the catch, and the side. Matt Kemp will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. And that's cut on and missed by. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Corey Seager. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 run, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Line hard down the line and right. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Justin Turner would be next. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So striding in, Justin Turner. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Ross Stripling enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Weed coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready now for L.A., Martin Maldonado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels strike. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, third baseman
Blake Parker takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 53, Blake Parker.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Parker, an Arkansas native. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cody Bellinger sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.